Why did Meghan refuse to replace Harry? Their satanic plan was foiled by the internal side of the king. Aides fear the Duchess of Sussex's disappearance will give her more leverage in Harry's coronation negotiations with Charles. Hello and welcome to the Princess Diana News YouTube channel. You know, it was Meghan who openly said that her relationship with her husband Prince Harry is like salt and pepper. She insisted we always move together. Well, right now it looks like that's not entirely true. In 2023, it looks like that strategy has gone right down the toilet as Meghan is letting Harry deal all by himself in public with the massive backlash that's been prompted by his egotistical, immature, nasty, and divisive autobiography, Spare, which, of course, he wrote to try to destroy the reputation of his own brother, the future king, and also start the process of destroying the British monarchy as we know it. I'm hearing that Meghan was privately supportive of Harry during the writing of the book, and she was so involved with it too, we know she was. She loves this scorched earth strategy when it comes to the royal institution and the British media, but there's clearly an interesting change in tone in public. We have a quote that seems to come from someone close to the couple. So a source spoke to the Telegraph about Meghan's views on Spare, saying it's about her own life, her own journey in her own perspective. The newspaper, now one of the few British publications with which Meghan and Harry still have a working relationship, has also reported Meghan's concerns about whether it was the right decision. Chapter What's Going On? It seems difficult to believe that all of a sudden Meghan has decided that publicly trashing her husband's family is a big error, considering that's precisely what she has done for the past, 2 or 3 years now. And aside from the specific rolling back of claims the royal family is racist, Spare just continues this narrative that Meghan began in her infamous interview with Oprah, much of which has been proven to be lies. So, Meghan is said to be privately thrilled that many of the previously hidden and publicly damaging claims about Prince William's behavior, particularly the alleged physical attack against Harry during her time in the royal family, have now been made public for everyone to know. And that's why, contrary to any suggestion of disunity between Meghan and Harry, royal family insiders are now worried there is a much more evil motivation behind Meghan's silence. People are worried that by laying low, by keeping out of the fight around Spare and not making any comment on what it contains, Meghan may be setting herself up to be a power broker in likely forthcoming negotiations between Harry and King Charles over his possible attendance at the king's coronation in May. But it's clear that Prince William cares deeply about the practice, and rightly so. He believed his brother could turn an international incident into a truly devastating blow. These fears are not based on paranoia but are well-founded. Especially recently, Harry told his close friend Breen Gordon in an increasingly frantic interview that in order to repair his relationship with his family, he said, "I really want to take responsibility." He also added that he hoped my wife would apologize. If we look at things in that context, it seems that Meghan is the key to Harry's happiness and to Charles's wish for family unity on his big day. And this is a situation that Meghan will only be happy about. Finally, the mattress actress was none too pleased when courtiers, apparently at the behest of senior members of the royal family, excluded her from the MEGHAN talks hosting the Sandringham summit. And they did so after returning to Canada to care for their young son, Archie. A royal insider said Meghan's silence on Spare seemed extremely strategic. She can now play the role of peacemaker, making it clear to her husband what concessions need to be made before they agree to attend the coronation. She had put herself in a position where it was now almost impossible to get around her. But make no mistake, Meghan still wants to do the most damage to the royal family. His fingerprints are all over Netflix dramas and he even questioned the character of the late Her Majesty's The Commonwealth. There's no trust there anymore, but if Charles is determined to keep both of them there, what options do we have? The truth is, we know Meghan will be there no matter what. Even if she wasn't there, she would be there because she was in Harry's mind. He still doesn't seem to be able to formulate ideas on his own. And Charles has looked weak lately. We already know he hates confrontation. But if he doesn't understand how much is at stake here, the future of the monarchy, he will risk losing everything just to appease Meghan Markle. Is she really blind to Meghan's intentions? If so, I'm afraid he won't be king. And I worry that this is a mistake that the new king will make. If he's learned anything from the past 2 months, it's that Harry and Meghan are on a mission to destroy the royal family and the monarchy in general, and negotiating with people like them won't work. Charles seems to be holding back for no reason. It is as if he wants his coronation to be a painful event for him. So no, Carlos, don't go meet them, it'll only cause more problems. And in a ministry that focuses on service, loyalty and the best of Britain, why would he invite someone who hates his own family so much? The king may not take care of himself, but at least he should take care of his wife and his eldest son, William. Subjecting them all to Harry's most toxic bile and having them have to face Meghan and Harry at the coronation is uncalled for, and it's also very cruel. After everything that has happened, including Meghan's bullying of royal staff, the idea that William would want to be involved in apologizing to Meghan and Harry is ridiculous. It's a very risky game for Charles to allow Welby, who has clearly fallen under the spell of Meghan and Harry, to maintain this position of power. In the past, as he said of Meghan, she was a humane and caring person who went to great lengths to fulfill her role. I think she's a great person, yeah, whatever. Meghan is actually an incredibly selfish person. Now, deep concern, well, she's got deep concern to get revenge on anybody who gets in her way. To believe that Harry and Meghan not attending the proceedings is gonna overshadow everything would be a severe miscalculation. I think William's worry is that Meghan and Harry don't feel they have anything to lose right now, and so they are perfectly content to hijack the national holiday moment for their own hidden agendas. Charles and the rest of the family welcomed Meghan and Harry with open arms at the funeral of Prince Philip and the late Queen. They were so hot at the platinum anniversary party, so what did Meghan and Harry do? Well, they just used this approach to reveal even more nasty private details in their business. It is time for the royal family to be aware of Meghan and Harry's strategy and realize that there is an imminent danger in Meghan's silence. Of course, we don't know why she's so quiet, but we know it's for her own good. I don't think it was necessary for her to be in the interview either, because let's remember, she was there for the 2 years it took to make the book. Chapter. Or maybe, Meghan lived up to what she said, she is a compassionate person. Maybe she was trying to get back to her poor father and his family, and maybe her mother's family. Maybe she finally wanted to apologize and ask for their forgiveness. Charles does not seem to fully understand his role and responsibilities. He seems to be ignoring what people want. I think William is more understanding of people's perceptions and more realistic. I mean, how could this narcissistic actress be able to do so much damage to the life work of a truly rare and amazing British woman spanning over 1,000 years? Chapter 1. She can try her best, but in the end, they will win. See how Meghan and Harry are really doing with all their attacks that will boost the public's view of the monarchy. And you, what do you think about her? Please let me know what you think in the comments section below. If you find our videos useful, please don't forget to like and share with your friends and loved ones who will appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe to the Princess Diana News channel for more future updates. Now, thank you so much for watching, and bye, I'll see you back in the next one.